everybody, it's me, Max Scoville, and my good pal Brian Altano, and our good friend Arthur Parsons from TT Games. You got LEGO Dimensions here.
We've got LEGO Dimensions here.
And the A-Team is now in it, which is something I never thought I'd be saying out loud.
We're in the A-Team's, is this their house?
Yeah, this is the A-Team's house.
It kind of looks like where you keep T-Rexes in Jurassic Park.
It's the high security stockade.
Now, hold on just a second here, because there's 4 of us playing at once, and this appears to be some sort of battle arena?
That is exactly what this is. It's a battle arena. It's capture the flag.
Okay.
All right. So let's talk about who we all picked. I'm Ethan Hunt from Mission Impossible, which is not something I'd ever expect to be saying in a LEGO game, but here we are.
Yeah.
Very happy about that.
I'm playing as B.A. Baracus, Mr. T himself.
I'm playing as Harry Potter. Because I can cast spells.
I like the idea of Harry Potter and just hanging out with these guys. I don't think that would be something I kind of want to see that.
Yeah, I'm sure it could happen though, in an alternate dimension.
So there's a lot going on here. I'm trying to unlock a A-Team turret. Am I doing that right, or I need more?
Yeah, you need more studs. So that's like a.
Did I step in poop? What's...
Someone has treacle feeded us.
What?
So there's pickups and power-ups.
Uh-huh.
You see the little floating bubbles. So if you grab those, they will allow you to
put poop feet on people?
That's exactly it.
What's the technical term you guys are using for that?
It's treacle feet.
Treacle feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, treacle feet. We'll blame Jimmy for that one.
Cool, I'm invisible.
It's all your fault, Jimmy.
But yeah, the pickups and power-ups are there to allow you to help hinder inconvenience, cause major problems. So like, if I do blur, then nothing
Oh,
can
wow,
see.
okay.
The green flag has been stolen.
Although Batman seems to be immune to my blur.
How's that possible?
He's Batman.
He's got detective vision.
Yeah.
Mine.
All right. No
So,
more mistakes.
you realize that this is gonna lead to so many sibling rivalries and
Breakups.
children fighting each other on couches, jumping around, throwing things.
Yeah, I think we'll probably have to put disclaimers on the box. You know, if you decide to throw your controller through the screen, it's not our fault. But hopefully people won't.
This is very hectic.
Someone's... Ah, no.
The green flag
Come on,
has
Harry.
been stolen.
So how do you design power-ups for something like this? I mean, treacle feed is self-explanatory, obviously. You're like, I want to see what happens when the guy gets poop on his shoes.
Yeah.
But what about everything else? How does something like that come together? Because they're not necessarily part of any specific world or brand, right?
Yeah. So they need to be kind of IP agnostic to some extent. But it was something we focus tested with kids. There's some that we thought they may be fine. I don't know. It would be too frustrating or too irritating, but kids really loved just putting the mockers on somebody else. So yeah, there's the treacle feet was one that's especially good because in some of the other modes you're rolling around on a bomb. If you treacle feet someone, you can just like get straight through them, bam, they're dead. The same with this float one. You press float and then everyone is just up in the air.
Oh man!
You can just do your thing. So I can be Harry and I can run around and steal flags and do what I'm doing while you're just doing very little but floating in the air. And someone's already got that flag, so good work, Harry.
It's weird seeing Ethan Hunt and Mission Impossible fight Batman because I think they have a lot more in common than you would imply just looking at them. They both kind of hope for the same thing. They both have a lot of cool gadgets. I think Batman would be flying the plane instead of hanging off the side of it. But
Yeah.
I feel like the least gadgets in the picture here would be B.A. Baracus, who has a van and a wrench and mostly just throws people through plate glass windows.
yeah, because I don't think attitude counts as.
It's not really a gadget.
Green flag has been
So you brought children in to play your game,
Yeah.
and what kind of things did they say?
60 seconds.
They said kind of like PG-13 cuss words.
But you're not their parents, so you don't have to worry about it, right?
No.
That's good. That's pretty nice when kids get cursed in front of you and you're like, not my problem.
But that was the cool thing. They were running around, sort of going, I've got to do this. I've got to, teaming up because obviously you can do 2v2, 3v1 as well as everyone against everyone. But it was so great just seeing them having fun. It's the stuff we'd seen when they were playing in a normal Lego game. They're doing a bit of a puzzle, and then all of a sudden, like, one of them accidentally punches the other guy, and that's it. 10 minutes of just like absolute chaos. so we put that into harness that into a game mode, and it just becomes really good fun. And this is just what everyone kind of needs to remember is this is on top of everything else you're going to get with LEGO
Right.
Dimensions.
This is just an extra multiplayer mode.
Yeah.
You still have got all the story stuff.
Yeah,
it's
the
based on
adventure worlds.
every single character pack.
Defenses.
So I lost really badly. Oh no, I came second.
Go
Okay.
the spoil.
Huh.
I can handle that.
So is this the kind of thing where
The
you
blue team
want
wins.
kids and adults to purchase the packs and then bring them over to their friend's house and start multiplayer matches and kind of be like, this is my Batman versus your Mr. T?
Yeah, exactly. Because again, it's one of those things. You know, you're going to go and get your starter pack. So that's what you need. You might buy Harry Potter. Your friend might buy, the Ghostbusters. You don't have to buy every toy. You just take your toys round to your friend's house. You can then pair up in this kind of like, sort of multiplayer, because the multiplayer can be played in a tournament. So you can piece together like 10 arenas and play a long tournament. But yeah, it's all about you guys kind of having fun and just sort of doing the whole multiplayer thing.
Sure.
It was like, back in the day when you'd take your memory card round to your friend's house or whatever it might be. It's bringing those things back.
Do you see this catching on with the fighting game community? I think it could happen.
Look out, Evo.
There's that Shrek fighting game that has apparently a large community surrounding it for some reason.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, pretty weird.
Okay, so when we become an esport, you guys will commentate, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do it.
We'll be we're the first ones on the ground floor of
Yeah,
that. of that
we're
new
we're
movement.
respected members of the esports community.
Yeah, so it's one of those things we really wanted to just give you, more value. So if you go out and buy a fun pack, you're going to get the toys, you're going to get access to the adventure world, but you get a unique arena, because every pack has a unique one of these arenas. You get an A-team one. If you buy the Adventure Time level pack, you'll get one arena, but then in the team pack and the fun pack, there's different arenas. So I think there's like 22 arenas altogether.
So this one's insane. What's this based on?
This is Adventure Time Pillow World.
Okay, cool. I really like the 8-bit music. This
Yeah.
is, obviously a completely different art style than what you guys did even in the last movie.
Yeah, and again, testament to the guys and girls in the office. It really is sort of down to them that everything looks so cool and authentic, no matter whether it is Adventure Time or Goonies or the A-Team. Knight Rider is particularly cool.
Now,
Yeah, so here you have more of a cel-shaded thing going.
yeah, you've got the similar thing with the Scooby-Doo one.
Yeah, definitely. And again, when Teen Titans Go comes out next year, that'll also be very similar to this in terms of cell shading.
So is it difficult dealing with very specific IPs where you have to call them up and be like, so here's the thing we did, Mr. T can now punch Batman in the face. And they're like, DC's like, I guess that's okay.
Yeah, but and those conversations need to happen where you sort of
I agree.
Yeah.
I think they need to happen a lot.
you sort of have to explain, well, Lord Voldemort is going to be riding Kit,
Yep.
kind of around, Adventure Time world, and is that okay? It's like, yeah, that's completely fine. It's a video game. It's a toy. That's the sort of thing you're doing. So, yeah, Dimensions is one of those things that's just a little bit different to anything else.
Yeah. Because I remember specifically reading about like the bad guy scene in Wreck-It Ralph, where they're all sort of in therapy with each other, and all the companies who had their own bosses were like, our boss should be the biggest one in the room. So 12 people said that at the same time, and Disney was kind of like, well, everyone has to fit in this small room that we built, so deal with it. So here you had a giant Batman, you can shrink down and stuff like that. I guess you guys can just do whatever you want, basically. You got some freedom there.
We got a lot of freedom, but you got to remember that when Dimensions first came out, the brands that were in there to begin with, everyone was on board with it.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it. And so for season 2, for year 2, however you term it, people knew what they were getting themselves into.
Yeah.
It took no explanation, so everyone's like, yeah, we really want to do this. Sega were like, yeah, we want Sonic in there.
So is it a mix of sort of you guys being like, we want to put this character in, and also different owners of the IPs hitting you up and being like, can we put this character in?
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
great.
And that's how you get things like E.T. mixing with Goonies, kind of from the same era.
Steven Spielberg called you and he's like, I want Batman.
I wish you would call me. But and then Mission Impossible. The cool thing about that was every single thing we did in the game actually got approved by Tom Cruise himself.
Wow, what?
So yeah, and how cool is that? Knowing that your work is going to him, and he's playing.
Yeah,
going,
that's.
"Yep."
I was gonna ask. You guys have just kind of more recently added voices to the game, so it's like, have you got any celebrities in there? You got.
Oh
you
yeah.
got Corey Feldman and the Goonies.
we've got so many. We haven't actually cast the Goonies yet because it's out early next year. But you know, we've got people in there. You know, Eddie Redmayne has done the voice for Newt Scamander.
Wow.
Yeah, we had Ron Perlman in. He's actually a couple of different characters. He sort of spans IPs. You know, Roger Craig Smith, the voice of Sonic, is the voice of Sonic.
Wow.
Yeah, we had Robbie Coltrane came in to do some original Hagrid stuff. So yeah, you know,
You're a Lego, Harry.
Simon Pegg did Benny in for Mission Impossible stuff.
Awesome.
There's just and that's the coolest thing I think is, you know, we had Ezra Miller come in because he plays one of the Beast characters. And doing that VO session, all I was thinking the whole time was, "You're the new Flash."
Yeah.
It's like, "You're the new Flash. I can't wait. Can you tell me stuff about this?" But obviously he couldn't. So, but yeah, you know, it's one of those things I think as well, because we've hidden some in season 1. We had there was like a hint to Jetsons, there was a hint to Flintstones and some other stuff. Some of the stuff we've put in that we've not revealed yet, when people see it, they're going to be like, "Did they really do that? Have they really gone and done like a nod to this and nod to that?" So as well as the 16 core IPs, there is hidden stuff throughout, which is great.
Huh.
This base bash is this is because this is a different mode. This is base bash. I keep running around just collecting things when
Yep.
I really should just be
Focusing on.
making that
Yep.
yeah, blowing up people's faces. Okay.
Yeah, I've played pretty much every every single Lego game, and I'm having the same sort of inclinations right now. It's like, oh, collect all the studs, and then like maybe you'll get a gold brick, and you can, you know, 2x your score.
Yeah.
And I should really just be hitting Mr. T in the face with my sword.
Yeah.
Why does Tom Cruise keep dancing?
He specifically asked to put that in the game.
Yeah, so he's in the middle here. Like Mr. T's there.
there
If
we
I
go,
want,
okay.
I can just switch and become him. It's like I don't
Oh,
want to be
weird. Okay.
Abby Ghostbusters anymore. Because that's just the cool thing is I could just drop wild
Wow,
in there.
what the? That was an awesome
What?
move I just did. That dagger cloud.
The game is now
Ah.
over.
Well,
The blue team
Joint
wins.
firsts.
huh?
Huh?
There's a lot going on here.
You know what? I'm actually okay with Batman and Mr. T living in a universe where they're both tied for first place.
Yeah.
That's pretty much my adolescence right there.
So when can people get their hands on this?
Next Tuesday, I believe.
Oh, damn.
The 26th of September, we've got Ghostbusters, A-Team, Harry Potter, and Adventure Time packs are all coming out.
And you've got Goonies and Sonic the Hedgehog and Gremlins and
Fantastic Beasts.
Taken and Speed and Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and I'm sure lots of other stuff that I'm going to have a hard time wrapping my head around why these characters are punching each other in the face and dancing.
There was your teacher you had in 8th grade
Yeah.
is going to be there.
Mrs. Snowden.
All your
It's gonna
favorite
be exclusive minifig.
all your favorite things growing up. Pogs
Yeah.
will be there.
Spawn is back.
Snap bracelets.
Arthur, thank you so much
Yeah.
for coming by, and yeah, Lego Dimensions. It keeps getting weirder.
Thank you.